Okay, so I am at Ulta. You can probably see it behind me, maybe not because it's being blown out by the sun. I am going to go in here and see if they have the not so new anymore, but I guess kind of new Cloud, Ariana Grande Cloud 2.0. I did not want to purchase this fragrance, but I just have been seeing so many good things. And like, I talked to one of the sales associate, and like, actually I used to work with her because I used to work at Ulta, but I talked to one of the sales associates and she's like, she smelled it before they were like even able to put it out. She's like, it smells amazing. It smells better than the original. So I'm like, I have to go smell it, maybe purchase it, maybe do a review. So actually that is my intention, is to go in here, see if they have it out, because a lot of stores actually haven't put it out yet. They just have it in the back, and they're probably gonna put it out on Sundays, usually when we used to reset the store. But they sometimes still sell it to you even if they haven't put it out. So if they haven't put it out, I'm probably still gonna purchase it to do a review. So let's go in and let's see if they have it. All right, let's go. Okay, we got it, bag secured. So they didn't have it on the floor, but the girl was so nice. I asked her, I was like, do you guys have it? And she was like, I'll go get it for you. So we have it, bag secured. I'm gonna go home, try it out, and see exactly how I feel about it. And then I definitely will do a full review tomorrow so that let you guys know exactly what I think. Yeah, that's the verdict. I'm so excited. They had like a scent strip in the store to where I was like able to smell exactly how it's going to smell, but I'm really excited to get it out the box, so we'll see. What's up, you guys? It's Vallivon the Perfume Don, back at you with another fragrance video. I'm super excited today. We're of course going to talk about this girl right here, which is Cloud Intense. This is the latest release from Ariana Grande. We all love her fragrances, and she's just hitting us with so many new ones. We had God is a Woman a few months ago, and then we had the Thank You Next 2.0, which is a rare find, and now we have the Cloud Intense. Really excited about how much fragrance she's putting out into the atmosphere. And of course you're here because you want to know, is it as good as the original one? Is it better? Is it actually intense? So let's hop right into it. And then also let me know, I know a lot of you guys have already taken the plunge, you love her fragrances, you've purchased it. Let me know, is it better? Do you think you like this one better or the original one? Is it worth the money? Because that's actually what we're going to discuss today, and let's hop right in. So to start off, actually, I already showed you guys how I went about picking this one up. I went to the store. I know it came out maybe a week or 2 weeks ago. It was online on Ulta's website. I think it may also be in Walgreens, but it was on Ulta's website. I didn't want to blind buy. I wanted to wait till it came to the store so I could actually smell a tester. So I was like waiting around for it to actually come into the store and have a tester. But I just got so antsy a few days ago. So I went into the store and they still didn't have the tester out. And I was like, you know what? Let me just blind buy it. So I went ahead and blind bought it, but before I did, they said they actually had a test strip of the fragrance in their latest catalog, because Ulta's like one of the last places that actually does a mail out paper catalog. So they had a test strip in there and I was able to sniff it. When I first sniffed the test strip, I got tons of citrus for some reason. So I was like, wow, that's a lot of citrus in there, but it did smell just a tinge different. Of course, I don't think the test strips I don't think they're as spot on as if you spray the actual fragrance. So I went ahead and purchased the fragrance. The only one that she showed me that they had at the moment at my particular store had to be the full size, the 3.4 fluid ounce. So that's what I picked up. I'm sure they're going to have the 1.7 fluid ounce and then also rollerballs coming out, but this is the only one that they had at my store. For the packaging, it looks identical to the original Cloud. It's just, of course, this bottle is going to be white versus blue like the original one. And then also with the removable case, it's still removable. This one's white, of course, and this one is navy blue, which I think is a great representation of the fact that it is an intense bottle. So I also really like the fact, I feel like this top stays on 10 times better than the original one. As you can see, I can like literally twist this, like the packaging is such trash, but I feel like this one's a little bit more sturdy. So if they did that upgrade, I'm really happy about that, because this top is shysta, okay? But anyways, on to the actual fragrance. For the notes for the original Cloud, it has in the top notes lavender, pear, bergamot. In the middle notes, it has whipped cream, praline, coconut, and then it also has vanilla orchid. And the base notes is going to have musk and woody notes. So that is the original one. This is the one that we all love. Of course, a lot of people say it smells like Baccarat Rouge. I think so as well. But let's get into the Cloud Intense version. For the Cloud Intense version, this one has lavender, bergamot, pear for the top notes again. The middle notes has whipped cream, coconut, praline, and vanilla orchid. And the base notes is going to have, this is actually where the difference is, happens to be in the base notes. The base notes, it has ambroxan, cashmerian, and woody notes and musk, okay? Ambroxan, that's typically like a mineral note in fragrances. It's typically a little bit more like, I would say chemical. It could be very clean or kind of smell a little bit mineral or chemical. So that's ambroxan. Sometimes it adds quite a bit of depth. It kind of is like the same, maybe a lighter version of an amber scent in fragrances. But ambroxan, it literally can just combine with any fragrance to me and just amplify it. So really, really like the fact they added ambroxan. They also added cashmerian, which is great for just like that soft, cozy component, almost like a light, airy component that you can add to fragrances that makes it cozy and just definitely perfect for a fall winter. So I'm happy they added that to this fragrance as well. I did spray this the other night around 9 p.m. And I pretty much just wore it to bed. When I woke up in the morning, I could still smell it on my arm. It was still present. So for that reason, I definitely feel like the Intense version lasts longer than the original Cloud. That was actually one of my complaints when it came to the original Cloud, is that I felt like the fragrance didn't really last that long, and kind of true to the actual name, like it was literally a cloud on me and it disappeared on me is the moment that I put it on. So that's pretty much one thing that I have noticed, is that this one definitely has a little bit more longevity. Now, is it a huge powerhouse fragrance? Absolutely not. There is more sillage and more whiffs when you kind of like walk past someone. I think they'll be able to smell this one more than the original Cloud. I feel like you would have to overspray the original Cloud for people to smell it, versus this one maybe can use a little bit less. However, it's definitely, again, it's not a huge present fragrance. It's still kind of like fragrance to where I feel like on me it lasts as a skin scent up to 8 or 9 hours. However, when you actually for like performance for other people to smell it, I don't think anyone would smell it on me past 3 hours. So in that regard, they're still pretty much the same. It's just this one on the skin, it lasts a little bit longer. For the notes, they smell so identical and similar. So if you like the original one, you definitely like this one. But I don't know if you need to purchase both of them, unfortunately. I feel like this one is just so similar. I feel like I wish they would have done something a little bit different. Maybe added a little bit more of like a sweeter note, even more deep notes, maybe some spice, just something that could really, really set it apart, because it does smell so identical. The only thing that I can really point out when it comes to the difference in the notes happens to be, I feel like for some reason I smell more bergamot in the Intense version versus the original version. I also smell more musk, and I definitely smell more of the like whipped sugary cream kind of a scent. So it's just a little bit more amplified, but it's not amplified that much to where I feel like you need both in your collection. Again, if you're a collector, if you just love Ariana Grande scents, then go ahead, pick it up. I believe the price points, again, are still like super reasonable. It's around $60 to $70 for a 3.4 fluid ounce, which is definitely competitive with other brands on the market. There's usually around $100. So it's definitely a lot more affordable and definitely in line for a celebrity scent. But if you're watching your pockets, I don't think that you need both. I do like this fragrance, of course, because it is so similar to the original one, but it's just not that different, unfortunately. So that's kind of my verdict. I would love to know, what do you guys think about the fragrance? Have you had a chance to go out, actually smell it? Would you purchase it? Are you actually intrigued? What are your thoughts? And let me know, okay? And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.